Hi guys, welcome back. So today's video is all about transitional dressing. I feel like this can be the hardest time of year to get right in terms of just creating outfits which make sense seasonally, but you also feel and look good in. So I put together kind of a capsule wardrobe of some of my favorite key pieces, and hopefully these can be used to create endless amounts of different looks that are appropriate for both warm weather and also heading into the colder months. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get started. Please excuse the little mic I have here. It's unfortunately a necessary add-on when I do these kind of videos. When I use my normal mic, as I found out, it takes me ages to level out the audio. So this is a little bit of a shortcut for me. So hopefully it will mean a little bit less time editing. So first up are a pair of white trousers. My ones are from Abercrombie, but I would say regardless of where you get them from, if you can find a pair where you absolutely love the fit, these are such a worthwhile investment. They go with so many different outfits, and they're really good from spring right through to transitional dressing and autumn too. I've gotten so much use and wear out of mine, and these ones are nice because I do feel like you can dress them up fully if you want to, but you can also wear them a bit more casually with sneakers if you want to as well. And they're just so versatile, and I just love them to bits. I actually have the same style in two other colors because I just think the cut is absolute perfection, and they're just so good for the price point. Then I do have a seamless bodysuit, and I'm a huge fan of bodysuits because I find them the easiest to wear and style whilst creating a very flattering silhouette. You can get the same style in a tank form, but for me, I just don't like that excess bunching, whereas this really smooths everything out, and it's just the most flattering way to wear a top like this in my experience. So I absolutely love this. I find my black ones the most worn, so for me this was a no-brainer. Also super affordable as well, and it just goes with everything. And I do have my trusty black belt. This is just so great for tying the whole look together. It's a very, very simple outfit otherwise. You know, it's a simple black tank or bodysuit, white trousers, but the black belt just adds a little something just to pull the whole look together. So this is the finished look. I've kept it really simple with my white bag. I've not introduced any new colors, just going for a very, very classic combo of the black and the white. Very timeless. You'll be able to wear it for years and good for a whole bunch of occasions. Look number two is a very simple bodysuit and denim combo. So I just tied it all together with a belt again, and a belt really is your best friend in terms of elevating very, very simple outfits. I've teamed it with my flats, but you can also do ballet flats or sneakers if you wanted to as well. You can even do heels. It's just the most simple look, good for a whole variety of different occasions, but it's also very easy to layer up as well. So I've just popped on a white blazer, and I feel like it instantly smartens up the look. You can absolutely swap out the flats for some heels if you wanted to be fully dressy, but I think it works beautifully with flats as well. Instantly smartens up the look, and it's just good for even a casual Friday at work if you do have that policy. And then when it does get a little bit colder, you can also add on a trench to the exact same outfit for a little bit of added warmth and protection. This particular trench coat is great. It has all the vibes of Burberry, but at a much more affordable price point. And what I particularly love about it is your ability to roll up the sleeves. I think there's nothing more chic than a trench coat with the sleeves rolled up, but with a lot of them, it's very difficult to keep the sleeves rolled up. This one has a bit of cinching around the wrist area, so it's very easy to roll them up and have them actually stay like that. I love this trench coat. It's just such an easy thing to style and throw over anything. And then utilizing that same kind of outfit formula, I have my striped top with my straight leg jeans, tying it all together with my tan belt. I have my same flats on, but again, you can swap in any shoes that you want to. And I just feel like this is so good for any kind of season, and you can also swap in shorts if you want to as well. And the best thing about this outfit is that I do feel like it goes with a whole variety of different bags. So you can definitely wear a classic white bag. You can also swap in a tan bag. And because you do have that tan belt element, I think it goes beautifully as well. And you do have that nice tying in color coordination. And then for a complete look, you can add on a trench coat as well as some tan ballet flats. My next look is a very quintessentially British look. So I have my trench coat on top of my striped shirt and my white jeans. I've tied the look together with my tan belt and my tan ballet flats. I've added in my Todd's bag as well. Really nice because even when it is a little bit warmer, you can just leave out the trench coat. But when it is a little bit colder, or if there are rain showers, then you do have the trench coat option too. Really practical with the flats as well, but it's still very pulled together and really classic and timeless in terms of the overall vibes. Next up is a classic blue shirt and white bottom combo. The best thing about this kind of outfit is that not only is it really great for summer days, it also transitions beautifully as well. You can easily swap out a pair of white shorts for a pair of white trousers. I've just gone ahead and teamed it with my tan bag, and it does tie in all the elements really nicely. And I did just swap out my tailored bottoms for my white jeans, keeping that nice classic colorway, but making the whole look feel a little bit more casual with the denim element. My next look adds in a little bit of texture just to add in some more tonal vibes. So I have my beautiful tweed vest here. This is so lovely. I love the gold buttons. Teamed it with my trusty white trousers, and this is just a very simple one-tone look, but it really still makes a little bit of a statement because you have all that beautiful detailing. I've kept the shoes really simple with my nude flats and just added in my Chanel flap. My next look really plays on those tonal elements. So I have my short sleeve sweater top here, and I never used to be someone who really liked short sleeve sweater tops. I just didn't get them. For me, it was a full length sweater or nothing. But in the past few years, I found them so incredibly useful. They're really good for layering and really, really useful for the transitional season. This one fits just beautifully. It's not too large, not too snug fitting. It fits just right. Has a really nice keyboard design as well. And I think it goes beautifully with white trousers or tied together with some tan accessories. I would also say though that if you aren't a tan person, then you can easily swap these out for black accessories. I think it would work equally well. It's really the contrast that makes it work as a look rather than the individual colors that you pick. And my next look utilizes that same sweater top, just this time with a pair of jeans. If you get the right sweater top, I really do feel like they can elevate your whole outfit. They can look and feel very expensive. They always kind of give me Max Mara vibes without necessarily having that high price tag. And I just love to style them different ways. This time I just went for those same tan accessories, nice simple pair of jeans, and then that sweater top, which I just think really works, especially for this transitional time of year. My next look is with my white midi dress, and I absolutely love this style so much. I do have one in blue as well, and it's a very classic fit, it's a classic silhouette, and just so wearable and very, very flattering. I did add a belt on here just because I think it could do with a little bit of waist definition, but whilst I do think it works very beautifully as a standalone dress, you don't need to add anything to it, especially while the weather is still nice and warm. You can also layer it up to achieve slightly different looks. So I just popped on my blazer on top, and I feel like automatically it's given the whole look different vibes. It's now appropriate for a workplace setting if you do dress a little bit more formally, and overall it's just a little bit more versatile because of the simple addition of a blazer. And then here is that exact same look just with the trench coat added on. So you really can get a lot of mileage out of your items if you do choose things in neutral colors that can layer up so easily. You know, it's just a simple dress, pop on a blazer, pop on a trench coat, and it's almost like you have completely different looks while utilizing really the same few items. If you wanted a fresher way of wearing your dresses, I think this is a really nice way of doing so. I literally just popped on my shirt over the top. I tied it in at the waist for a bit of added definition, and it just gives it a whole new vibe and look while still looking very classic, especially with the blue and white colorway. This does tend to work best if you have more of a fit and flare style. You can do it with pencil skirts and form-fitting dresses, but for me the proportions just balance out a little bit better if you do have more volume on the bottom. But it's just such an easy thing to do, and it does give a completely different vibe to the whole look. Probably one of my favorite trends of emerged this year is the tailored vest top. I absolutely love it. It's such a fresh way of wearing tailoring that isn't just blazers and coats and your usual suspects. So I've actually dressed this one down with a pair of jeans. I did add heels, but you can absolutely wear this with flats too. And I feel like this kind of look is just so perfect for a date night, you know, maybe lunch with friends, something like that. Just smartens up a normal pair of jeans and just adds that kind of on-trend touch. And then if you did want a slightly smarter look, I think the same top works really beautifully with a nice pair of tailored trousers. You don't have to do white, obviously. White are the trousers that I'm featuring in this video, and I do just love them for the versatility, but I think this kind of thing could work very nicely for an office environment if you're okay with your arms out, but otherwise just any occasion where you want to be a little bit smart but you don't want to take it to the extreme. And then for an even more tailored look, I do just have my white linen skirt here, and I think it just pairs beautifully. Usually you do have to be a little bit careful with having longer items with longer items, but because this is all quite streamlined and tailored, I think it works beautifully. It's actually surprisingly comfortable to wear. You do have a slit on the back with the skirt, and I just think it's a beautiful combo, especially with monochrome. You know, you can't go wrong with a nice black and white outfit. I think this is very classic while still being very on trend. And then utilizing that same linen skirt, I did just team it with my tweed vest top, which I know is a slightly more unusual combo because you are mixing different seasonal fabrics, but because you're keeping the colors all the same and all uniform, it still does work as a pretty pulled together look. And it's also nice to transition into autumn with the tweed element. If you did want a skirt that was slightly more versatile in terms of being good all year round, then you can obviously swap the linen skirt for something made of more of like a jersey cotton stretch, which will be good all the way from winter through to summer, even in a nice white colorway. And then for a different take on the monochrome look, I have here my black bodysuit, white blazer, and my white midi skirt. You can literally swap out the midi skirt for any one of the bottoms here and it'll all work beautifully because a black and white color combo on the top is just so classic. You can't go wrong with it. It will work with jeans, it will work with trousers, shorts, literally anything. One of my favorite combos in addition to this skirt are these shorts. I love the fresh combo of a pair of white shorts and a white blazer. I think it just works so beautifully, and you can also add in a belt as well just for a little bit of added detailing, and I just love this look. I think it's so classic, really versatile. You can wear it with the blazer, without the blazer. It's just always going to be in style. I feel like we saw all these kind of silhouettes in the 80s and I just don't think that they're going anywhere anytime soon. And then for the ultimate simple outfit, I just have here my white t-shirt, blue jeans, and I've just made the whole outfit feel just a tiny bit more pulled together with my belt. You could do the tan belt if you want to. I just went for my black belt here. Either one works beautifully. And you know, it's nothing too fancy, but it is just a classic combination for a reason. And you can also pop on a blazer as well if you wanted the look to feel a little bit more elevated. And then swapping that out for a classic blue shirt. I feel like blue shirts are so incredibly versatile. You can literally wear them with anything and they do wonders to dress up a simple pair of jeans. I went for my black belt. You could easily swap in the tan belt if you want to. And it's just a really simple combo that still feels a little bit pulled together. So that wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and you found it useful. I hope this video also gave you a lot of inspiration, and as many outfits as I created today, I feel like I could have gone on and done at least 10 more. And I think that really speaks to the power of picking items which you know work well together, reflect your style, and are also kind of in the same color family, just so that you can create endless options just from a few key pieces. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I will make sure to link everything in the description section below. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.